Alrighty, so welcome everyone. I am so excited to have you all here today. Now, I'm going to be your host for today's webinar. My name is Kira, for those that don't know me. Welcome. Now, you're here because someone cared enough about you to mention this webinar to you. They thought that maybe you would be amazing at what we do. And or that you would just love it and be interested to hear some more. So you're going to hear from some really incredible women tonight who are going to be sharing their stories of what they're up to and how they're doing it. Now, I just wanted to say there is someone mowing their lawns next door, some lovely gentleman. So if you can hear that, I do apologize. But in today's webinar, we're not talking about lawn mowing. We're going to be talking about what Babes in Business is all about and the Health Style Emporium and how many of us have said yes to this incredible opportunity that has been totally life-changing for us. And so you're probably sitting here wondering, what is Babes in Business? What is it all about? So Babes in Business is a business mentoring hub and beautiful community of women who are from all across the globe. Some you're going to hear from today. We raise one another up, we collaborate, we share experiences, resources, what works, what doesn't work, because not everything goes to plan. We celebrate each other's triumphs, we laugh, we sometimes cry together. We celebrate each other's successes in being our own bosses as well. And so we know that women can have it all. We can have an abundance of health, wealth, and happiness, and empowering one another rather than competing with each other. Because, like, you might hear a little bit today, actually, but in so many industries, we're competing with one another, whether you're in a female dominant industry or not. Generally, there is one or two spots kind of at the top, and we're all trying to climb that ladder and get there. And in this business, what I love is that it's not like that at all. Like, not only do we all have the same starting point, but we all have the same opportunity as each other. So there's not just one person at the top by any means. So we understand that one woman's success is not another's failure. And there is so much abundance in the world today. And we would love to share with you a little bit more about what it is that we do and how you can potentially be a part of it. Now, the cool thing is, it doesn't matter your previous experience, your location, your ethnicity, or anything like that. Like I mentioned, we all have the same starting point and opportunity as the women next to us, the same resources, the same support, and the same blueprint. And so we have been so fortunate enough to be a part of this beautiful lifestyle program that's been created, that we've all contributed to. And so you have the opportunity to be a wellness coach and not only start your own business, but make improvements to your own health as well, and be sharing your story and your journey and inspiring happy and healthy living. And hello, beautiful. It's so good to have you here. Thanks for joining us on the webinar today, little kitty. And so in this business, you are given a mentor. You're actually sometimes given up to 5. You're given a training manual, a proven system that is amazing, weekly trainings and personal development, a whole lot of fun and spiritual growth alongside other awesome women that are passionate about health and living life on their terms and creating abundance and providing an awesome future for themselves and their families. So this is not a uni degree, and you don't need one. If you have one, that is amazing. But what I love about this business is it's more like an apprenticeship where you actually get paid to learn along the way, which is so, so cool. And so we found like the most epic business structure that works. It's a proven business structure, and we get to throw ourselves into projects that not only fuel our fires, but they also encourage other women to, it also encourages other women to live a life full of love, health, and wealth. And so I'm really excited today to introduce our first speaker, Hannah, who is another mama in the business. And I got the pleasure of meeting this beautiful woman actually not even a couple of months ago at our Babes in Business Christmas party. And she rocked up by herself, drove down from the Sunshine Coast. And I know what that's like. I've been to business events by myself or Christmas events, so it was actually a business event at the time, but I went there by myself and it was so freaking nerve-wracking. And so, Hannah, I totally felt you. And what I love about this business is it's about getting out of your comfort zone and growing, and also creating the most amazing friendships. And you can't do that when you just sit inside your little bubble at home. So we get to do this online, but we also have face-to-face events and catch-ups as well. So I love this girl's story. She is a mama of twin girls. So Hannah, I'm going to introduce you, beautiful, to share a little bit about your business story and why you said yes to this crazy, amazing venture.
Wow, what an intro. Thanks so much, Kira. You are the best. Hey, everyone. Thank you so much for being on and giving your time. I just wanted to say that before I go on. But not too long ago, I was on one of these webinars like you are right now. And I was literally on the edge of my seat with excitement. Like, I had never aligned with an opportunity more. And I've tried a lot of things. So it was like incredible how passionate I felt from the minute that I started. Growing up, I was always taught to pursue the safe option. Money was always that thing that was like, you have to go get a degree, get a job, get a 9 to 5, work really hard, make that money, and keep on making it every week because it's so hard and unattainable to come about in abundance. And I have known for a long time that that was not the story I wanted to write for myself. But nevertheless, I did that. I went to uni, I started a law degree, I got a job in a law firm, and I started working. You need to wait, Kira. I'm sorry. I got my daughter's home with me. So it's like, I'll play both roles today, business and mama. But sorry, as I was saying, so I started off in a law firm and I was doing really well there. Don't get me wrong. And it just wasn't me. I didn't want that lifestyle where I'm looking out the window going, I want to be out there so damn bad, but I'm stuck in here Monday to Friday and I've got half an hour for a lunch break. Like, that just sucks. And I was so uninspired. I dreaded going to work in the morning. I was so not living the life I wanted to be living. But as Kira said, I have twin daughters who are 5, and I've been actually doing like it solo for most of their life. I've been trying to juggle it all for a really long time, single parenting, uni, and a full-time job. And it was literally crazy, my schedule. And I also felt so sick with anxiety because I gave up my precious time with my daughters on the daily to either make money or study to try and make more money. And it was just like a never ending train of work, home, try to do parenting as quickly and as nicely as I could to get to the study, and then stay up late studying and then wake up early and do it all again. And that's not life satisfaction. Let me know in the chat if you resonate with having no time with your family and feeling all that guilt. It literally sucks. And also my health was deteriorating really badly. I was obviously working 9 to 5 and I was shoveling my lunch down my throat at lunchtime because I couldn't leave my desk because I was so busy, and just not putting in any time to actually have the health and wellness that I wanted. So I couldn't believe my luck, and nothing's really luck. Everything's meant for you in this life, but I couldn't believe it when this opportunity came across my phone. I saw an ad and it had me hooked from the minute I saw it. From the minute I went looking for all the girls who are already a part of it, and I saw what their life, and I was like, holy crap, I have to have that. And so I couldn't have said yes quick enough. I literally got off one of these and chased my now mentor down and was like, get me in. I have to do this. I have to stop working in this rat race, because we're full to think that that's all it has to be for us, and we are worthy of so much more. So that is a little bit of my story. I've been in the business for about 2 months. And just quickly, I have met the most amazing community already in the 2 months. I walked into an event, I knew no one. I said hello to a random girl and I'm like, you're my best friend. I love you. And 2, I am creating wealth for myself while I'm at home. I'm at home with my girls all the time. Like they're just around the corner playing, but they know that, mum's here. And 3, I am freaking in love with my life. And I know that it's only going to get better. So I'll stop there before I cry. But that is my story. And if anything, you have just got an opportunity of a lifetime. So take it.
You are up, Em, I think. Thank you so much, Hannah. Far out. Like, I'm nearly in tears. I'm so happy that we've recorded this so other mamas and just women in general can hear your story, just how you made everything work around your kitties, doing it solo. I take my hat off to you. And thank you so, so much for sharing that. I can't wait for you to also share tonight because I know we've got some more people on there and some other mamas. So thank you for just being the amazing person that you are. Now we are going to flick it to Em, who I think is just going to share a little bit about how we get paid. So some of the fun stuff. So Em, take it away, babe.
Thank you. Beautiful story, Han. Love it. So I get to do the fun part. I'm sure everyone wants to know how we get paid. So we actually do get paid in 6 different ways, but I'm only going to talk about 3 of those today just because it can get a little overwhelming. So I've got my little handy dandy whiteboard. It's a bit dirty, but it's all right. I hope you guys can see. I can't draw all right to save myself. I'm sorry, I'm going to do it on this side. It's probably better. All right, so the first 3 ways that I'm going to talk about is retail, commissions, and bonuses. So these are the 3 ways that you'll become familiar with pretty soon in the business. So when you join us as a wellness coach in the Health Style Emporium, which we'll be chatting about like a lot later, you receive everything at a wholesale price. So when you connect a client to the HSE, or the Health Style Emporium, they pay retail and you make the difference from that price to then so that it reaches wholesale. So just like most businesses really. And the second way we get paid, so that was retail. Second way we get paid is through commissions. So each month, this also goes up as we promote through different milestones in your business. So again, you'll learn a lot more about that in the business, but we're just going to cover the basics today. And the third way, which is my favorite and a lot of people's favorites, is the bonuses. So big B here for bonuses. So as you help more people, you hit and to promote, as you help more people and others in your business to promote to different milestones is where you snatch up those bonuses along the way, and these are unlimited and uncapped. So I'm just going to give you a rough example with my really cool staircase. Oh my God, it's so bad. All right, so in Australia, so it can be different. It is a different in a few different countries, which I'll cover. Our bonuses start at 150 AUD. Jesus Christ, you can't even see that. 150. And then so to around 300, which is like the bare minimum. So that's where you could snatch that up in like 10 days. And you can go all the way up to $30,000. And that's just in bonuses. So that's not even like your yearly income, your monthly, that's just a bonus. Literally like just a bonus. And in the UK, it starts from £80 to around 250 and goes up to 40,000. And then in the US, it goes, and I think Canada as well, starts at £50 to around 300 to then 30,000 again. So it's the same as us really, or similar. So it costs only, yes, it's huge, a massive 165 AUD to open up your virtual office. So and you can, and it's I believe 50 in the US, £50 in the UK, and 172 in New Zealand. And that's just a one cost. So it's not like you have to keep paying that. It's just a one-off. So you're able to get cash flow positive in your first few weeks. So even if you get $150 bonus, you're like nearly there. So not like a traditional business, like when you open up a Boost Juice or a cafe or a retail store or whatever, you, as I'm sure a lot of you know, you'd fork out literally hundreds, if not like hundreds and thousands of dollars just to get it up and running. And you're literally grinding every single day just to break even, let alone make a profit. So our business program empowered me to the skills that I needed to get started, which literally only took like 30 to a minute to an hour a day. I still only really put that amount in, if not more some days. It just depends on your routine, what your sort of life is like. Like we have on the line here, Tiama and Hannah, both mamas, they do it around their kiddies. I have a couple other businesses as well, so I do it around that. And that's honestly the best part about it all, is that it's like, because we're all busy, right? But like, if you kind of just make the time, even if it's not 30 to an hour solid, like it can be 10 minutes here and there, but like 10 minutes and that's it. Like it's totally up to you. And that's honestly my favorite part about this business, or one of them. So you can literally, we have like full-time health professionals, mamas, corporate boss babes working on this as a side hustle, and until their income matches what they're currently making. And then they can choose to leave their other job, or, whatever they choose to do. So we dictate our pay, and we dictate how much we want to get paid, really. So our pay is a direct reflection of how many people we help and the effort we put in. So I hope this helps give you a bit more of an idea. I know it's just very basic, but we don't want to overwhelm you. And just, you'll learn so much more about this along the way. So don't stress if you don't understand a lot of it. But now I am going to flick it to Tiama, I believe. Yeah, Tiama, who is going to talk a little bit more about the program and the products, and which we obviously love so much. So Tiama, take it away, my friend.
I'm going to start out by saying I apologize. I have both of my children here with me today. One is attempting to have a sleep on the floor, and the other one said something about having a pen stuck up her nose. So we'll come back to that later. But what I am here to chat about today is the program, the online holistic program that we have created called the Health Style Emporium. So it's all about holistic health and nutrition program for women wanting to better their health, lose weight, clear their skin, increase their energy, look better, feel better, work on self-love, reduce anxiety. I mean, like, the list of things that we do in this program is endless, because like we said, it's holistic. We want to look at every single aspect of our lives. We don't just want to take this bit and this bit, it's everything. So I guess it's kind of like an online wellness retreat. It's not about quick fixes or fad diets or like booty building challenges or weighing yourself every day. Like, scales are arbitrary, but that's an entirely different conversation. It's about working on yourself from the inside out. When you feel good in here, it shows everywhere else and shines through every other aspect of your life. We want to educate women on how to make little sustainable changes to create that overall healthy lifestyle for themselves. I'm going to attempt to share my screen. Bear with me. I don't really know how this is going to go, but only a host can share in this meeting.
Oh, it's not letting you share. Okay, I'll share.
Thank you.
Things I can actually see if I can make you host. Let me try and do that, babe. And then all you need to do is go down the bottom, share screen, and go desktop, like minimize everything else except the HSC page. So I'm going to make you host, all right?
All right. So much responsibility.
There you go. I should let you know.
All right. So share screen. Aha, I think. Hang on a second. Okay, here we go.
Hey.
Oh, good. It's logged me out. That's fun. Sorry, guys. Bear with me.
It's okay.
Okay, cool. Can everyone see my screen okay?
Yes.
Awesome. Let me just, yeah. All right, cool. Awesome. So here we have our main page for the HSC. So this is where you get access to when you sign up with the products and everything like that, and sign up with our amazing program. So you have, There we go. So here you have our little like tab bar at the side. This is where you find access to all the lovely little spots that we have information in. So we've got recipes here. We've got so many different recipes. There's breakfast, lunch. So everything's categorized basically. My personal favorite is the healthy treats section. There is a brownie recipe in here that is to die for. We've also got lots of different areas for dairy and gluten-free, vegans and what have you. There's a section here even on how to plate up. So shockingly enough, a lot of people aren't aware that it's not the right way to plate up, but it's, I guess, a little bit of a more balanced way to plate up. So it teaches you all about there to make sure we're getting enough nutrients in with our diet, like on our plate. So like, you know, meats, veggies, all that kinds of things. We've got an abundance of recorded webinars on just about everything you could possibly want to know about. I actually just recently watched the moon tracking one. That was incredible. We've also got a little section on mindset and spirituality. So 14-day self-love challenge, gratitude challenge. I am actually in the middle of the gratitude challenge at the moment, guys. You should get on that if you haven't. There's a movement section where we've got recorded PT sessions, yoga challenges, stretch guides. We've also just recently had added our 30-day intermittent fasting challenge, which is something that we had running December just gone. But when you gain access to the HSC, you actually get to all these little other challenges as well. There's also some education resources, some skincare stuff in here. Honestly, the amount of information that we have on this platform, it's incredible and it's completely unparalleled. I have never come across anything like it before. I think I will stop sharing there. Aha, success. Sorry, that was my first time sharing my screen and I'm actually on an iPad, not a MacBook, but it's fine. Anyway, so now that you've gotten to have a little look at the program that we have, the HSC, I'm going to show you the products that we have that go hand in hand with that basically. So I have mine here. So I've got the fruit, veg and berry capsules and the there we go, the vanilla flavored complete protein shake because I'm out of the chocolate because I've smashed it. So basically what I want to chat to you guys about is the whole food products that, like I said, go hand in hand with our program, the Health Style Emporium. We've chosen to partner with them and put them in the program more so to bridge the gap between everyday eating, what we should be eating and what we're not eating, because we want to make sure that our clients are flooding their bodies with an appropriate amount of micronutrients to, you know, get them well on their way to that healthy lifestyle. Because like I said before, everything starts from within. So the products themselves, no, never mind. I thought I was being clever, but that's fine. The products themselves are by a brand called Juice Plus. Now, this company has been around for over 50 years. It has 33 varieties of fruit and veg and berries, all in the vegan capsules. Just gonna move that. That's better. So the veggies, berries, and fruits are all harvested at the peak of ripeness. So unlike in the supermarket, sometimes they're picked a little bit too early, sometimes they're unfortunately picked a little bit too late. And then what they do is they turn them into a giant smoothie, dehydrated at a low temperature to keep all of the enzymes and all the good stuff and everything intact. They remove the water, the sugars, and then they chuck them in a capsule and lock in the freshness, essentially. And that's what we get sent to us. And they've also, I don't remember how long ago they changed the capsules to vegan, but they're vegan-friendly capsules. So they're actually throughout this entire process tested on 4 separate occasions for over 3,000 known contaminants, herbicides, pesticides, molds, bacteria. So everything that goes into them, we know is only what we want to be in them. 100% absorbable by the gut, which I love. Unlike many other multivitamins that contain, you know, synthetics, artificial ingredients, sugars, lots of stuff that we don't actually need. Has anyone taken a multivitamin and gone, yes, I'm going to be super healthy, and then 20 minutes later you go to the toilet and you have like disco wee? Anybody? Yep, cool. You won't get that with Juice Plus because our body absorbs all of it, 100% within a couple of minutes. We also have, I don't have any on hand at the moment, unfortunately, but we have our vegan omegas. Oh, look at that. Kira's got them there. So those are our omegas. Beautiful natural plant-based blend of omegas, which are fatty acids. Not just omega-3 and 5, but 6, 7, and 9. This is my other daughter, the one who had the pen stuck up her nose. From raspberry seeds, tomato seeds, pomegranates, sea buckthorn berries, as well as algae. So basically what we do is we skip the fish and go straight to the source of where the fish get their omegas from, which eliminates all of the toxins that the fish can absorb from swimming around in the ocean. Oh, mum life, am I right? So, yes, I heard you. Thank you. There are 33 peer-reviewed medical studies on these products, and they are the most researched nutraceutical in the entire world.
This is Ari. This is my little sister.
Stop. What I love the most is the Healthy Start for Families. So this is actually probably a really good opportune moment for my kids to walk in. We love how generous and caring Juice Plus is. Any adult who gets the whole food bundle is actually eligible to get the chews for their kids for free. So I have the chews for my kids. I've actually just run out because they smashed them. My kids consider them lollies. The gummies are delicious. They are the same ingredients as the capsules, but they are created, basically turned with tapioca and other plant-based ingredients to become a gummy lolly for them. Some of the changes that we have found, like me personally with my children since they started taking the gummies, is they don't get anywhere near as sick as they used to. Like little Miss 5 here, she has a very sort of low immune system. She used to come home with everything. Every week she would be sick. Since she started taking the gummies, we've had next to no issues with little colds and flus, even like stomach bugs. She's managed to just breeze past them. When you give your body what it needs, it does exactly what it's supposed to do without thinking too much. So the next one that I will chat about, now that we've gotten those ones out of the way, is my personal favorite, the shakes. So our whole food complete protein shakes are gluten-free, dairy-free, vegan-friendly, and a perfect blend of the whole foods. I probably have mentioned once or twice already, but they're my favorite because they're delicious. They're not a meal replacement, but for many people, it's a huge upgrade on what they're currently having. So, for example, they're great for a quick breakfast option. They're fine with just water or a little bit of milk. I personally add them to a smoothie. So I'll have banana, peanut butter, oats, either the chocolate or vanilla. It works really well. And that's an amazing pre or post-workout smoothie for me. It's a snack in the afternoon. You get that in the afternoon, you're I want something, but I'm not really hungry. I'll have one of these. My kids love them in the afternoons as a little I've just gotten home, feed me right now something. We also put them into some of our recipes from the HSC have the complete proteins in them as well. So if you have a look on the back of the food label, I won't hold it there for too long because it's all very tiny, but we've got all of the ingredients and everything here listed on the back of the packet. You won't find anything artificial, nothing additive, no fillers, and you can understand everything on the back of the label. It's whole food ingredients like peas, sprouts, alfalfas, radish, aramas. I've never been good with that. Aramas? Yeah, okay, cool. Organic quinoa, millet, pumpkin, pomegranates, spirulina, and mushrooms. I mean, it all sounds like a lot, but you don't taste any of it. All you taste is amazing French vanilla or delicious Dutch chocolate. That's it. And when you have the shakes in conjunction with the capsules, what you end up with is over 43 different whole foods in your diet every day from a set of capsules and one shake. I mean, how many people can sit there and tell you that they have that much fruit and veg in a day? Tell me that. So I honestly could sit here, as you can tell, and talk about these products all day. But what I would actually love to do is bring the HSC and product into as many lives as I can and share the experience with as many women and men as I can and help them be a part of the program and introduce them into living their best whole food life. All right, so I sharing to Kira. I'm going to flick it over to Kira now.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much
Very
for
welcome.
sharing all of that. I know it's a lot to kind of share about the program, the products, and all of that information. So we appreciate you. And thank you, beautiful, for jumping on and hanging out with us. Tiama, you can make me host. So if you click on, there should be like the 3 little dots at the top, and you can make me host, right? But yeah, I'm going to quickly share a little bit about my experience since using the program and the products. It's all good, see if you can't, it doesn't really matter. And yeah, so I've been using the products for about 3.5 years, and they have completely changed my life and my health in.
I think I just muted you. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. That's all right. So prior to starting the program and the products, like in terms of my health, thanks T, I was always tired from the moment that I woke up, from the moment that I went to bed. Like I was just always exhausted. I saw so many naturopaths, saw so many doctors. I spent thousands of dollars trying to figure out what was actually wrong with me, and no one could give me any answers. I had severe bloating. I had horrible gut health issues, which stems from a number of things. Hereditary. My family has a lot of like bowel issues, but also I was someone that was in a phase of my life when I was at my most unhealthiest, where I was actually really restricting my food and training dramatically. I was training excessively, and my body was under so much stress. So my digestive system and gut health was not functioning, and I honestly just felt like crap. And for someone of like my age, I shouldn't have been feeling that way. Jess, Hunt, if you don't mind just muting yourself. Oh, you are, cool. So yeah, I was at a really, really low point in my life about 3.5 years ago, constantly exhausted, the gut health issues, etc. And I was eating healthy, but what we discovered is my body wasn't actually absorbing the nutrients. My body was struggling to break down food. And fast forward to now, like I'm honestly the healthiest that I have been. I no longer feel exhausted all the time. I bounce out of bed at 5 every day, like I am my own alarm clock. I no longer experience gut health issues or digestion. My digestion is the best that it has ever been. I no longer restrict. Since becoming a part of the HSC, I have learned how to nourish myself in a really beautiful, balanced way where I get to eat lots of yummy food, but enjoy my life as well. That is possible, and get awesome results too. And I think when I started actually focusing on health first, rather than actually how I looked, all the results, like everything just fell into place, and my body looks the way that it should because I nourish it and I do exercise, and I don't do any of it excessively, and I never will again. So another thing that I really, really loved since joining the program and the products was the community. I was someone that, not a loner, but like I really just was like, oh no, like I like my alone time and I like being by myself, and I just didn't like getting out of my comfort zone. And I think that's kind of called like social anxiety. Anyway, since joining the community online and being a part of a group of so many like-minded women, like my anxiety decreased massively. I have so many great resources available to myself. So if I am feeling like low or anxious or anything like that, I can just go in there and listen to one of the self-worth whispers or something like that. And the resources are incredible because it is about helping you have a beautiful, fulfilled life. Whereas I feel like so many people, they do feel low or they do lack community, and all of those things are so important. So I love the program. I love the product so much. Totally changed my life. So that is a little bit about my story. Now, speaking of my story of the program and the products and the business, I had such a great experience with the Whole Foods and the program that I was like, I want to be able to help more people like myself that are going through what I'm going through. So that's why I actually jumped on board one of the reasons why I jumped on board the business side, having awesome results myself. So here we are. I've been a part of the business now for over 3 years, and this is through sharing my own journey. So I'm going to share a little bit about my misconceptions prior to starting this business. So first one is time. For those people that don't think that they have enough time, as you can see, Tiama, we've got mamas on the line tonight. We've got women that are working and studying. this is built in your stolen moments. So like in your lunch break, while your bub is sleeping, after work, and how much time do you or people that you know spend online mindlessly scrolling when you could actually be online inspiring, making an impact? And I just feel like that's such a gift that we have at our fingertips, in our hand, with our phone. And so all you need is a 30 minutes to an hour a day. And like Em said, that can be split up 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there. And so this business, it may look different to the way that I run my business, or the way that like, let's say Hannah runs her business, but that's okay. Like you would discuss this with the person like who is mentoring you and set up something that like a schedule that's perfect for you. And so one of my favorite misconceptions that I really actually love talking about, because so many people hate talking about it, and that's the word selling. So in this business, you won't be successful if you just focus on selling, or even being scared of that. Focus on genuinely caring, providing an amazing service, and sharing with people like what you're up to. And so that's what we do. We share with people that we've built a relationship with, of course, the amazing program and product, an amazing business opportunity that we have at our fingertips. And some of you may think about selling and kind of freak out. And I really want to encourage you not to. Selling something that we have, like a business opportunity to change someone's life, or an opportunity to get happier and healthier, like that is the greatest gift. And I really encourage you to think about in your life any instances where you do sell on a daily basis. Like everybody does sell to some extent in their life. And I've spoken about this on many occasions. I really love my phone or my watch to not go off, Siri. And so don't stress about that word. Just focus on providing an amazing service and providing a solution to someone's problem. If you see an opportunity, great. If you don't share. But what we do is we ask really great, good quality questions so we can get to know people and build relationships. And that's what business really is about. It is about building relationships. So I'd love to give you an example. Speaking of selling, so we get paid to share and inspire happy and healthy living. And so I'd love for you to think maybe about a clothing store that you love that has these beautiful dresses that you're just obsessed with, or your like favorite cafe that has the most epic acai bowls. Like I went to Noosa on the weekend and oh my goodness, like I'm obsessed with the smoothie bowls there. I was telling everyone about it. Or maybe it's a Netflix series or movie that you're obsessed with. Have we all recommended a series or movie to one of our friends or family or someone that we know? Be like, hey, oh my gosh, you have to watch this. It's so good. So that's you actually doing the marketing for Netflix. Like they don't have to do anything. And you're not really getting anything in return. What we get to do is essentially that's what we do. We share about health and happiness, and we actually get paid to do that. So tell me another business where like that's the case. So I love what we do. I don't look at it as selling. I look at it as opportunity. I look at it as helping people and giving them the gift of health or an opportunity to create an income for whatever reason it is for them, like whether they want a travel fund, whether it's just a couple of $100 to put food on the table, or a travel fund so they can take their family away, or savings, or buying their first house. Like what we have is incredible. So I don't worry about if that's a misconception that you do have. Any of the girls that you are speaking with or who have invited you, like if you're watching the recording, just chat to them, and hopefully we can help you see this from a different perspective. Because if that's something that's holding you back, then I encourage you so many times today. But yeah, my wish for you is that you just don't let that hold you back, because far out, you're just going to continue going out in life and selling things, and you're just going to do that anyway. And this is an awesome opportunity where you can share something that you freaking love and help people. So my next misconception, moving on from that, is I thought that I needed to be an expert. I thought that I had to go to uni and have all of these degrees. And I want to let you know that you don't need any of that to inspire happy and healthy living. We have your mentors that will help you. We have weekly training calls where you upskill, and we help you show you how to build authentic relationships with people, how to look after your clients. You have your own training manual, an online portal to work through at your own pace. I also thought that I needed to know a lot of people. And as you heard before, I'm just like to chill alone at most of the time. And yeah, don't stress about that. So we have lots of trainings and resources to take you through to help you build relationships and grow your network. And so if you can't already tell, this business, it has changed my life and so many women like on the line tonight. I know it has really impacted their life in so many positive ways. And what I love about this is we get to help people like not only get incredible results, but you do get to be your own boss. And you know, you don't have to, no matter what industry you're in, you don't have to ask to go to the toilet. You don't have to ask to go on annual leave. And I hated having to do that. None of it was ever on my terms. So with this business, as cliche as it sounds, you do get to live life on your terms. You get to work when you want, from wherever you like and with who you like. So all you need is your phone or your laptop and an internet connection. And you can do this from anywhere in the world. Maybe you're at home with your baby, or you're traveling, or you're sitting at your favorite cafe. So I really hope that you enjoyed the ladies sharing with you tonight. I hope you got a lot out of it and got more of an insight into what Babes in Business and the Health Style Emporium is all about. And if this has maybe got you curious, maybe just like, I don't know if this is for me, maybe it is, maybe it's not, or maybe you know someone that would love this, or maybe you know someone that has a health condition that would really benefit from this, or maybe you even want to have your own customer experience first, like how I got great results and then was like, hey, I want to get on board the business too. Then I highly recommend connecting with the person that invited you to this webinar if you're on tonight or today, or you're watching the recording. And if it does scare you, it does feel foreign, then honestly, even more of a reason to just jump in, because, you know, nothing great happens inside of your comfort zone. I learned that very quickly. And yeah, don't worry about the health. It's like, oh my goodness, I don't know where I'm going to start. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know. Don't stress about that. You know, we do say all you need is your why. Like, why would this benefit your life? Why do you need this? Like, for me, it was like, I needed this. Otherwise, I just didn't really know where I was going to go. Like, I'll share my business story like a little bit more in depth another time. But yeah, I was in a really low point in my life prior to starting this business, and it's just totally changed everything for me. So I'm really, really grateful for it. And I hope that you guys got so much out of today. And I hope today served you guys. So thank you so much for those that spoke. We are not professional public speakers at all. And for those that jumped on, thank you so much. We appreciate you. We hope you got lots out of it. So yeah, hopefully we get to see you all soon joining us. That would be amazing. But yeah, I hope you all have an amazing day, and hopefully see you guys soon. Bye guys. See you later.